Hello, it's me, Lauren from Color to Kitty. Just bear with me, I'm just setting up for tonight's project. Grabbing some pencils, which are being a little bit of a problem right now. Come on. I had all my materials kind of sort of packed up for a while. Alright, so I think I have most of what I need here. Bear with me just a few minutes as I get going. I do need a couple of tools for tonight's color session once I find them all. How's your Saturday night coming along? It is World Card Making Day. Alright, we'll get started and we'll just kind of move along from there. So here is my very messy desk, and of course I think my camera's a little crooked, but I don't know. Alright, so I'm just getting some pencils arranged. So I've got my color code right there. That way you can follow along with me. Make sure I've got all my colors. So number one is, oh, I don't even remember. Oh, Rose Art Light Brown. We swap colors. Number two is a gray, which is this one, Mindware, is my gray. Number three is the Pentel 376. Number four is a dark brown, which we have not used yet in this project. Come on. Come on, Rose Art. Rose Art dark brown is what this guy is. And then number five, I need to grab from here, is a Kids Made Modern, and I don't know if it was, I think it's called Forest. I could be wrong. It's at the point where it's nearly depleted. Alright, I think that's it from that pile. Number six is a Staedtler. Staple Staedtler, specifically. Number seven is the Kids Made Modern Aqua. Number eight is a Staedtler, the triangular version. And then number nine is the Sears Black. And there's nothing written on it. So there's our colors for the night. So let's try to kind of sort of get going. And I still forgot some tools. We also need some pencil extenders. So let me grab the main two. And I think we're now finally good to go. We've got our sharpeners, got the Prismacolor, we've got the little Staedtler, so we are more than good to go. So let's do this, friends. Alright, so this is where we, actually, this is where we left off at. So you got a bit of a visual on what's left here. So let's come along very slowly. And of course I'm wearing my comfy sweater. So, I forget where we're at. Well, let's just kind of start on camera and up here. So that to that to that, that. It's like a puzzle. That. We'll say there for now. Number two, which is the gray. Then for tonight, might just be only an hour. I am undecided. Because, yeah, I might only do an hour tonight.
Exercise ring closed.
As you can tell, I cheat with my exercising. But yeah, tonight just might only be 1 hour. Because we're coming up to the holiday season. And the to-do list just keeps growing and growing. So that might be the plan. At least until I can clear up a few tasks that I've got on the go. as part of Color to Kitty and Stampin' Up. Alright, so then 7 is the Aqua. This picture's starting to grow on me. Alright, that's 7 again, the Aqua. Well, I think the tip on that one's a little broken. Or like the lead inside. Just kind of feels not too good. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I'll check in a bit. Alright, so where are we here? Da, 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 da. Okay, we're back to 2. Oh, my mind is definitely somewhere else. It's been a busy day. Next is 7, the Aqua. Let's see if that lead is broken or not. It is, I can tell. It's just it's not enough to cause too much of an issue. Alright, then there's 2, there's that one, Aqua. Next is 6, which is the Staedtler, purple. Staple Staedtler specifically, because we do have 2 Staedtlers on the table. But let's say today's a nice end of the day. I actually feel good. I feel like I've accomplished something today. So next is the Staples Staedtler again, which is a good feeling. That I feel like I've actually progressed something by just doing it. which is really nice. Of course, it's funny, as I'm working on this, I have music in my head, and I'm like, I can't play music on the Facebook. It won't let me. Of course, then my foot is itchy. Ah. Yeah, my foot is really suddenly itchy. Oh, so much for trying to get stuff done. I keep getting distracted. Bear with me one moment. Oh, my foot was really bugging me. Some progress. Alright, next is one, which is the Rose Art Light Brown. And I totally forgot a crucial step before I got on here tonight is I should have washed my hands, and I didn't. So my grip is a little off. But that's okay. It's just one of those steps that I just totally forgot. And can't really tell the difference between this color and the rust color. Go figure. Just pretty funny. Yeah, that's amazing. It's like it's almost the same color. I can't even tell the difference. Wow. Alright, next is two is that gray. The gray though is a different shade. That I can see. But we've switched. This is the third switch. Oh, this is the third one I used for gray, so it will change. And I'm finding that particular gray likes to break off easily at the tip, which is not really a good trait for when I do this. Alright, next. Right back to the beginning. Okay, 5 is the green. And I'm going to grab my other sharpener, get this going. And even this green is getting close to depletion. Then it's the green again. It's a nice green. Alright, green again. And the tip did break on it. Ta-da. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. Just doing some long form coloring tonight. This is the 3rd week I've been working on this project. The previous 2 sessions equal to so far 4 hours into this. So we're on to the 5th hour. And that one broke, and feel it, because it's bent. Hey Debbie, thanks for watching. Okay, this pencil's pretty much done for the night. I'm just trying to see if I can get a little bit more out of it so I can finish that little tiny spot. But yeah, there is a small pencil. Yep, we're there. Time to pitch it out. Momentarily. Alright, and it's already broken inside too. Can feel it. Ta-da! Little tiny pencil. Alright. So I'm not going to try to sharpen that anymore. Pull this off to the side for a sec. Let me grab my clipboard, assuming I have it here. I certainly hope so. Time to update some color sheets. So let's see what we got here tonight. Alright, let's see if we can see the full length of the clipboard. There we go. So here is my pages of colors that I have in my pencil case. So according to this, that one was Forest. So the next one, it's a little darker, but we can work with it, is Kids Made Modern Kelly. Then after that green, I only have one light green left in my pencil case. And the way these Kids Made Modern pencils are going, that won't be long. Alright, so let's find that green. And we gotta start digging for some new colors once that one's done. Of course, I can't remember which pencil case it's in. Suddenly I'm having a brain moment of, ugh. That's what happens when I get sleepy. It's been a long day, kind of. Just, yeah, super busy. Okay, here we go. There is that color now. Now we can resume. Yeah, I find for me that one of the most first colors to go in any pencil case set seems to be the greens for me. Okay, I am having a hell of a time trying to put my bin away. I was trying to move my feet and that was a total fail. Okay, back to this mess here. So, in case I forgot, I'm going to do the white now. On that half-ish. Then the new green. Kelly is the green. Oh yeah, they're nice pencil cases. I've got like 4 of those. And they're all in order of how I want my pencil case to be. And sometimes I need more. I think that pencil case fits 72 pencils. I feel a little more in there actually, but I think so. And that was just Amazon purchase we had found a few years ago or so. And of course I keep all those pencil cases in a 31 tote. Alright, I got that. So then next is that green again, which is named Kelly, apparently. Yeah, of course I'm tired tonight. That's where I'm thinking of just leaning towards a 1 hour session. I've got a lot of work to do. I will be, at some point tonight, most likely tomorrow, be working on a Halloween, making a coloring sheet for the heck of it, for Color the Kitty. But I need to work on it. Trying a new idea. I hope it works. Yeah, busy day. Oh my goodness, I am tired. Just a lot going on. Let's see. I started off with, I made my tea order because the 24 Steeps Advent Calendar went available today and I wanted to get my order in, so figure out that, which that didn't take long, but it was just, it's just Thursday. And then I went to a craft sale. My upline for Stampin' Up! Was having a garage sale, so I went to check it out, talked with her for a bit, and bought a couple items. Did her make and take, which is quite nice. I can show you the make and take in a sec. Let me get this blue in. Make and take being, there's the materials, can make a card on the spot and take it home. So that was actually fun. And it's from like one of my new favorite stamp sets, the Scotty's Dog. So that was exciting. I was excited that she had that as the make and take for using. Alright, let's see the Scotty's Dog for today. It's not green, it's red. Let's make sure I have the right. I got a couple projects here. Isn't that cute? I know it's a little bit angled, but isn't that adorable? She had this for the make and take today. And then on the inside, I put a little bow. But I love this stamp set and the hole punch and everything. So this is really cute. Like, I wouldn't think of going this dark, but this is really nice. So she had that available for making. And I can easily recreate that because I have that stamp set. And then after that, I was home. I had a whole whack of things to do. I finally finished the materials for a card class. That's a private card class for a friend. And I have the envelope almost ready to go. I hit the Canada Post this upcoming week and see about mailing it because she wanted me to mail her all of 11 mini card making kits that I made for the class. As it is 2 projects each times, well, 11 plus 2 for me for my teaching. So I got those ready finally. I finished those fully. And then I sat in on a Stampin' Up! Event tonight. That was at 4 p.m. for World Card Making Day. And that was cool. And during that, I was progressing some of this other stuff I had on the go. Which led to a late dinner, because that was a 3-hour session. Till after about 7 we were done. Then dinner, relax a bit. Then the puppy wanted attention. And then, here we are. So all in all, for a Saturday, wasn't really a relaxing day. It was busier than I intended. My to-do list keeps growing. What do I have to do for my to-do list? I got way too much. Part of my to-do list was literally this video this weekend. It's my goal each week to do 1 or 2 hour segments of this entire project, which is all here. And then tomorrow I will need to do, I'm doing a kind of sort of 12 weeks of Christmas theme. Christmas Madness, as I'm calling it. That will be tomorrow. I will work on. And like I said, I got the coloring sheet I gotta work on. And I realized I don't have all my social media posts for October ready. I forgot one format because I did not have access to it the other day with where I was working. I was working on an offsite. So based on what I have access, it just wasn't there. That's what I have to do at home, and I just haven't done that yet. That's another one on my to-do list. Another on my to-do list is I have a card class I'm hosting for November. I've decided it will be November. I want it to be a Christmas one. I have to finish concepting out what that class will be. I'm partly there. I'm doing a coordinated 2-piece where it's a card and a little gift bag. I want them coordinated to match, which I think would be really cool. So I'm partly there on the design function. I know kind of what I'm making. I just have to actually finish it, make sure my instructions are sound, make sure it's something that can be replicated, and if I have enough materials to lead a class. That I gotta work on. And then I got someone who wants a private class in November, December. More December, I would say. I need to, again, concept that out. Which I had a concept in the works for it that was pretty basic, that can be modified. But they're requesting a cat and dog theme, which I like. It's just I have to see if I can come up with another variation of what I want to do based on cats and dogs. So I need to iron that out ahead of time. Because I half expect that will be a last minute go. So I need to more or less kind of sort of be ready for it. And then also on my to-do list that's ongoing is my Christmas cards this year. I'm looking at making probably about up to 100, which sounds ridiculous. I gotta work on those. That's a multi-phase project I gotta do. So all in all, this quarter is suddenly way beyond busy. So unfortunately, I won't have as much time to do this that I enjoy, the coloring. Because there's nights where I get home, I just want to color, like this. And I'll get to it. There'll be times when I will be coloring. But also I need to also measure out some goals for knowing I need to accomplish all these things, checkpoints to make sure I'm focused. So that I need to iron out. I was considering doing a fundraiser. However, I think for me, the timing isn't great to give it my full attention, given I've got all these other things on the go. Also depends on how far ahead I get too with what I'm working on. And I haven't worked out in my mind the logistics of the fundraiser to know, is it something I can do? Is it something that's possible? What the outcomes maybe, like kind of work out in my mind and draft it on paper that how it's gonna work, how much effort I need to put into it, and checkpoints on making sure I'm staying with it and achieving the goals. So it's a bit of I was talking with the partner earlier, and we're kind of in the consensus of maybe not this year to do a full-fledged fundraiser. So, yeah, it's just a lot of things on the go this time of the year. And of course, Stampin' Up! Is having free shipping on Tuesday on orders over $100 in Canada. And I will be partaking in that because I've got a list of items I need to stock up for the holiday season for my holiday crafting. So that will be a yes. Need a few things. So that'll be exciting. What else in all this to-do list? Yes, and also on Tuesday is a new join promotion for Stampin' Up! I can't remember if I'm allowed to talk about it or not, so I won't say the details of it yet. But I can say it's a good promotion. And Tuesday's our team meeting and our Stampin' Up! Team, and yeah, just so many things on the go. Next weekend for us is Thanksgiving. Which is something I gotta work around. Because as much as, hey, I get an extra day off, but I don't. This is the to-do list plus the family obligation of Thanksgiving. A lot of go, go, go. A lot of stuff. Then tomorrow for me is grocery shopping and laundry day. Yay! Another more into the to-do lists of to-do lists. Yeah, there's so much to do. Every little bit. Okay, next in all this rotation is the Pentel 376, the brown, for this spot. I realize I have not been calling out colors. These batches were Aqua, that's the light brown. Then there's the gray, the light brown, purple, the blue, etc., the green. I became very hyper-focused in my narrative about being so busy. I just remembered, and I also gotta make a visit to the pet store soon. And I gotta mail some stuff. Oh yeah, I gotta mail. I gotta prep my mail for the week. That's another task I gotta do. That mail from last week, I haven't even mailed it yet. I haven't done it yet. It's still sitting here. So either way, I gotta go to the Canada Post, I think on Tuesday, so by then, the mail will be out. But yeah. Lists and lists and lists. Alright, next is that brown again. Alright. Oh, I am tired. Like last week when I did this video, I was really tired. And I just pushed through. I'm not as my hyper self, aren't I? Could use a little music working on this though. But I haven't figured out a music I can use without Facebook just muting this video. which is too bad. Because I really could use something right now. And I hear I sing horribly. Supposedly. Which is probably true, because I don't even know how to sing, really. Alright, still in these browns. Lots of browns here. Whew. Yeah, definitely tired. It's October 1st is almost over. And it will be October 2nd. Time's flying. So I am excited for my tea order. Of course, I ordered the 24 Steeps advent calendar for me, of course. I ordered another for a possible Christmas gift. Might as well just have it on hand. Ready. I ordered some hot chocolate, because that's a seasonal exclusive to Sipology. I ordered, it was a big order. It was not a little order. I ordered the customer exclusive for this month, which is a Halloween tea. So it's a goblin grape punch, I think it's called. So it comes with a little cute Halloween collector tin. And it's got the monster infuser. It's all Halloween themed. So between the cost is pretty good because it's discounted. So for the cost of the tin, which I want, and the tea that I want, everything else just makes up for it. So that's exciting. I also ordered some tea tins to gift to my mother. She doesn't like the tea, but she likes the tins. Go figure. So, which I'll probably give her some of those. I want to see them as well because I want to get some eventually, but I want to check them out. Or maybe I'll just keep them. I don't know. I'll see. And restocked up on my English breakfast. Because I drink that pretty much 5 days a week at work. At home, I change up what I'm drinking. But for the daily go to work at work, that's the best tea to have for me. It's my English breakfast. So I've restocked on that coming up. Because I'm down to... The one at work will be down in probably in 2 weeks. And the one here, probably a month. So enough to be, hey, I'm making an order. Get my tea. So of course in my Sipology group page, I can check out the order when it arrives, which I'm excited about. I was playing with my 2021 24 Steeps today. I was making a couple mixes. Checking out what I have. Oh, and then another thing with Sipology is when you spend over $100 in Canada at least, you get to pick a free tea. So I picked butterscotch chai to try. Looking forward to that one. So unfortunately, my tea collection is suddenly going to get bigger. Again. But it's just me. Kind of weird that way. Alright, next, this big one here is the black. With the Sears pencil. So there's the black. Put in some white on the left side, not right side. There we go. That looks like it's black again. I had a good laugh last night. Not a topic I can share here, but I can give you the quick gist. Is somebody I know had a workplace story that just really freaking cracked me up. I can't really repeat it though, that's the problem. So it's not my story to tell, but it was funny. I know. This ain't the place to mention it. But people are interesting. Alright. So the next is the purple. Purple. I love purple. It's my favorite color. Just is. Oh, purple friend. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we're getting there. Bit by bit. Actually, I should fix that. Looks like crap. A little better. Maybe not the greatest, but it's okay. I think we might be able to almost make it to the end here. Almost, but probably not tonight because that's still a ways to go of clearing out areas. So, just keep plugging away. Got about 17 minutes left here for tonight. Yeah, I'm just going to stick to the 1 hour mark because I'm tired. I do apologize. I did really want to do 2 hours, and I looked at the time and I'm like, I could do it tonight, but no, I think I need to be mindful of what else is going on. So it's just going to be a 1 hour, but that's okay. But I'm glad I was here to make progress on this tonight for sure, and plug away more at this great project. I do highly encourage this coloring book, this color quest. This is amazing. I love the puzzle feeling of just working on this, and I just totally goofed that section, but that's okay. Oh my goodness. Like, yeah, I wish I could, like, work on this all night. And there might be a time I very well could. That might happen. Alright, so then, we gotta count back down. Play my little... It's tight. Tight, tight, tight. Da, 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 da. We're right back in the beginning. Okay, 6, the purple. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Be interesting to see how many hours does this take. Because we're into the 5th hour working on this baddie. And we're not even halfway. Go figure. So this could be very well more than 12 hours to work on this project. That's going to be really interesting if it's going to take that long. Wow. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I really am. Yeah, maybe next week we'll do 2 or 3 hours to make up for this one. Or more like maybe 2.5. That way the other half will be the next one after. Oh, that tip just broke easily. Potentially. Getting a bit of an idea. I could do an hour and a half. Oh, maybe not. I just totally knocked pencil shavings all over myself here. Okay, let me clean up for a sec. Oh my. And I've dropped the sharpener somewhere in all my mess here. This is great. Yep, now I'm covered in pencil shavings. And I gotta find that sharpener head. Because it totally crashed down on me. I don't even know where it is. Oh, I think I see it. Bear with me one moment. I go get it. Got it. This whole thing just fell apart on me. Because it's been beyond broken. I know this, and I know this. I'm just tired. I don't even remember what I was doing. Where was I in all this? Oh my. Okay, let's try this again. I was on number 2, the gray. I just keep plugging away. So a moment ago, I'm like, maybe I should do an hour and a half, and then I dropped the sharpener. So I'm like, yeah, I think the hint is stick to the 1 hour for tonight. We'll make up another week. I think that's a safer idea. Then the light brown. Okay, 10 minutes left. Alright, next is the 5. 5 is the green. Oh, we got green again. Alright, there's the green. Be green again in just a moment. Just gotta sharpen it up because the lead was broken. Alright, there's the green. Alright, there's the green. It's looking good. Alright, next is the Aqua. Number 7. Alright, number 3 is the Pentel 376. Alright, and the next is the number 3 again. yeah, I might consider each week doing these more like 1 hour segments, because I find 2 hours is a long time to try to stay hyper focused. Depends on my energy too. If I got the energy, the time, that's one thing, but time is precious. And of course the Pentel again. Alright, we're getting there, my friends. Alright, and then we got room for 1 or 2 more spots. We're going to do 3 again. We're getting close to that top again. Finally. Which means next week we'll actually get to the top, the corner. We'll have 2 of the corners done. And then just keep chipping from there. We got room to do 1 more, and then we're gonna update the color sheet and call it a night over here. Alright, we're at the 1 hour mark. Let's relax. Push that back just enough. Here is the project in its full size. So as you can see, we are getting there. We're almost, I got 2 more, a couple more there to get through, but it's going to take some layering. Here is it looking face on of what it looks like. It's come along quite nicely. So the sad part is this is 5 hours into making this. And how much more is there? A lot more. A lot more, my friends. Alright, but this has been a really fun experiment. Okay, so before we go, we're going to update the color sheets. The notebook. Once I find my notebook here. That way, we've got the most up-to-date list of what we're working with. Let's find the last time I wrote it in, which is right here. And since then, we've got some stuff happening. I'm just gonna... that's a previous color quest sheet, I just realized. That's that sheet. So there is where we're at. Oh, color catalog. A different project. That's what occurred to me. Alright. Color. Class. Live stream. Alright, so one is Rose Art. Light. Brown. 2 is Mindware. 3, Pentel. 4, Rose Art. Dark. Brown. 5. And that's where we change. Kid. Made. Modern. Kelly. 6. Stadler. Staples. And then I write down where in my list it falls before Black Widow. Amherst. This is my short form. So 7 is Kid Made Modern Aqua. I know my writing is really horrible. So that's when I'm tired. Stadler Triangle. Before Kid Made Modern Raspberry. And then Yang Sears. And that is our project. So there's a sheet in my notebook to keep track for next week what colors I'm using in this one. Alright friends, well have a great night. Bye for now. And feel free to like, share, subscribe, follow. You know, all that fun stuff. I appreciate your support because the more I do of support, the more I can do of these. Alright everyone, have a great night. Bye for now. Be back next week with a continuation of this. However, I'll be back tomorrow for a Stampin' Up! Throwback Christmas project as part of my 12 weeks of Christmas madness. Alright, bye for now.